watching these new updates and these new developments, um, one thing I can definitely say is that, while I'm watching Long Crimes and I'm seeing the stuff that they're talking about statutes of limitations and so on, it's just letting me know that, man, lawyers are probably the most creative people in the world. And the foundations that's been set to get people off of like really bad crimes is is man, it's crazy. It gets complicated. So this might not be the nail in the coffin for your boy Diddy. But what I really wanted to speak on was based on the video that has been released. What are some other things that we can infer from the situation? And I'm not just talking about Diddy. In the lawsuit, Cassie said that the Intercontinental Hotel, or which I hope that I got that right, but she said that that hotel was paid $50,000 for that video that leaked, which means that one, if that's true, that means that that video was allegedly in possession by Diddy. That's one. So, was this obtained during the raid? No one has confirmed where this video came from. And this is what I like about analyzing media, is because people talk about things, but it's like they just popped out of nowhere, and that's not that's not real. This video, again, was obtained by CNN that allegedly leaked it out. How did CNN get it? That's two. So if we want to connect the dots and put two and two together, I'm betting that CNN has a link with law enforcement, federal agents, and perhaps might have, you know, paid as well for this video. And that, to me, sounds very logical that that could have happened. So this might be important, might not. But what I'm saying is that there's other things that's not talked about in the news that we never highlight, and we just kind of go over and we just say, oh, this video came from nowhere. No, this video did not come from nowhere. This video was obtained from a source, and it most likely was in possession by Diddy for the last, what is it? It's 2020. Is it 2020? Yeah. So it's been held by Diddy for at least 7 years, right? So that's why when we talk about statutes of limitations, most statutes of limitations end within 5 years. But if you want to talk about the video and what happened in the video, Diddy might be facing a kidnapping charge. And that has no statutes of limitations. So this is what I mean by things get complicated when you're talking about these sorts of allegations or whatnot, videos or whatever. But when you think about being a billionaire, allegedly, some people say Diddy's not really a billionaire, but when you think about being a billionaire, you have resources that no common man could ever imagine. We look at Donald Trump and think about the lawyer fees, and just think about his lawyer fees, and then think about all the fines and stuff that he's been paying off. Yeah, sure, a lot of people love Trump. They probably gave him a discount. They probably waived it. But that man's been paying out a lot of money to keep himself afloat and keep himself out of jail. He's been successful at it thus far. There's no regular person that would have survived that kind of onslaught. I would say the same thing goes for Cosby, because even Cosby got his day out of jail. It's not publicized, but it's the truth. Even he ended up, you know, because they they killed his image and all that stuff, but he still had enough bread to get himself out of jail. And that's what I mean. No regular person who makes a common salary is going to be able to do that. So, with all these new developments and the video, tell me some things that you might have saw that rose some questions to you. Like, for instance, Long Crimes brought up the fact that no security came up. So the security already told that whatever you see, whatever happens on tape, don't do nothing. Was that already a thing? And after they were allegedly paid off, I mean, they just kept, going, doing business as usual. And did he have the tapes? And, like, there's just too many other questions that you're like, and what about Diddy's security? Where was Diddy's security? They just was all right with him just, you know, I'm surprised there's no like hotel mates. There's not even hotel mates. Diddy felt comfortable at 11 a.m. allegedly, because that's what it's stated. That's what you saw in the video. Diddy felt completely comfortable stomping out his girl 11 a.m. in the lobby of a hotel. Don't know what floor it was, but it looked like it was any other floor. It could have been the top floor. Maybe they were informed that anything that goes on the top floor, free costs and all, is off limits. Don't come up there. Don't ask questions, regardless of what you hear. So, yeah, that's what made me pop up and and do a live real quick, because I want people to be able to look past the news, not just at the news. Be able to look past it. Think about, where did this tape come from? Why has it been leaked? Because let's face it, as much as people would like to say that, a lot of defendants try to fight the case on social media, well, a lot of prosecutors do too. They know how to play that game too, and they do it in so many different ways that even I couldn't tell you. But I've seen enough cases to know that it's coming from both ends. Both people are playing their luck on social media because it has such a profound impact. Even if you disregard it and discard any social impact from the internet, you still have jurors who have no way of avoiding the internet, who are going to be biased towards things they hear and they see on their phone. So please give a like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me some other things that you might have thought of in terms of, where you think, there were some gray areas in the way this was reported and some of the questions that weren't asked out loud in terms of what other things may be going on, because this is becoming something that no one man could have been able to orchestrate, all at once, all by himself. There had to be other people involved to be able to cover this up for up to 7 years. So does that make them accessories? Does that make them, these are the things that I'm thinking about how this thing is going to build. So please give a like, comment, subscribe, vibe with your boy. Till next time, this is TNN.